guys were comparable ages. Is that fight different?
I think there are a lot of reasons why he beat me. Have you met Jon Jones?
I haven't.
Jon Jones is probably 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". Jon Jones's arms are 84 inches apart, his reach.
Wow.
Mine are 72.
Yeah.
So like he was taller, so even at the same age, he would still be taller.
Yes.
Two of his brothers played in the NFL.
Yep.
One was like really good, Chandler. So I think I would be better because I would be younger, but I don't know if I could have been better in Anaheim because I trained so hard because he beat me the first time. Mm-hmm. I've never been better. When he beat me,
That was the best you'd ever been.
I'd never been better. I would have beat everybody else in the world in all those weight classes. I was never better than that night. And he beat me. And even the fight up to the point that he got me, it was just super competitive.
Right.
Joe Rogan said something to the effect of, you can clearly see you're watching the two best lightweights we've ever seen in an octagon.
Right.
Because we were both so locked in. So I don't know that the age made as much of a difference because I just think that he has a lot of built-in advantages with his height and his reach, and he's got great timing, and he's tough, dude.
Right.
He's very tough, Shannon. Like, I would club him upside the head, and he would just keep fighting. He would just, and not many did that.
And that's what I want. What makes him, because like you say, okay, he's 6'4.5", he's 6'5", 84-inch reach. He can punch you, he can take you down.
See, he don't hit very hard, though, with his hands. He does not punch hard.
Really?
No, he does not punch hard. So I went into the fight. I talked to Rashad Evans.
Right.
And Rashad goes, he doesn't hit hard, but he has other weapons. So we first started fighting the first time. We trade jabs because I had a real unique ability because of my athleticism to get to the jab, even though the guy was taller. So we jab each other. And my nose started bleeding. I was like, well, why my nose bleed? He don't hit hard.
Right.
My shit bleeding, his shit bleeding for different reasons. But
oh, there you go.
No, man. Ignore that.
You try to say that with it.
So my shit bleed, right? And I'm like, why is my nose bleeding? I was like, why my shit bleeding? So anyhow, we start fighting, and I'm like, okay, but I gotta pressure him because I'm shorter.
Right.
Yo, you gotta walk through some razors to get to him. He's got knees.
Yes.
Elbows. So by the time I get in, I've been kneed in the body 3 times. I've been elbowed 2 times. So now I get off. I get my shit going. And then we get apart.
Right.
So now I got to go all through the razors again to get my offense going again. That's what makes him special. He's a special fighter. Right. He really is. And I respect him for what he did inside the octagon, mainly because he beat me on that night.
And you said that's the absolute best.
Never been better.
DC has ever been.
Shannon, I was in such great shape. My shoulders were like big. I was lifting. I was running. I was training hard.
I was conditioned.
I was well conditioned. I was mopping.
You was ready to go 5. If 5 is what is required, it's
because we went 25 the first time.
Yes.
Right. So and my cardio failed me.
Okay.
So I was like, I need to be better because it's going 25 again.
Okay.
And then ultimately he got me with the head kick.
Right.
But
याद है वो दिन जब हम बैट बॉल और बड़े स्टेडियम का सपना देखते थे भारतीय कप
I was in shape, man. I was ready to go. My mind was strong. Everything was ready to go get the job done on that night, but he got it done.
What about him what if y'all had moved up? Y'all similar in age. Let's just say for the sake of argument, you're 3 years apart, and now y'all move up and y'all fight at heavyweight.
Nah, he wasn't beating me at heavyweight.
He couldn't beat you?
I don't think so. Because I was good at heavyweight. I think I was probably better at heavyweight.
You're probably a natural heavyweight. Damn wearing
exactly.
the 250.
He's upset my natural weight. I was like, my natural weight. But he almost admitted it. He said in the time that we were fighting, he goes, no, I'm not going to fight him at heavyweight. That would be giving him the advantage. He goes, he's bigger than me naturally. And he goes, no. But then like a couple weeks ago, he was talking about me fighting. I was like, bruh, I'm 45 years old, man. I'm 46 now.
Right.
Go fight the dude that want to fight you. Like, he got a big old.
Oh, he want to fight you now at heavyweight?
You talking about I would beat DC at heavyweight. Yo, I've been retired for 5 years, my brother.
Right.
Go fight somebody else. Like, I'm good.
Pick on somebody your own side.
Go fight Tom Aspinall.
When you and Jon got into it, at the presser.
The very first.
Yeah.
What happened?
Damn, DC.
Hey, Shannon, it's so funny because MMA has struggled to capture the urban audience.
Yes.
It really has. John and I are going to fight the first time. John and I we've always had a history of not getting along great.
Right.
So when the press conference happened, we came forward to forehead. I pushed him. He pushed me. We flew off the octagon. That was right in the middle of football season, and every sports center, everything led with that.
Correct.
Because it was that big. Lorenzo Fertitta told me, he goes, you guys would have made so much money. He goes, you made great money in January, but it was 6 months. He goes, if y'all fought in September, he goes, you can't imagine how much money you would have made on pay-per-view. But because the fire had died down a little bit after 6 months passed. But we had that moment where the cameras kept recording.
Right.
It was just, we just didn't like each other. But after the fight, I was in Newark, New Jersey, walking around like I would always do. And that's when I realized that being in there with him had changed the way the public perceives me. Right? Because I'm in a very urban neighborhood, very black. And everybody's like, hey, hey, hey. But I think it was because of what we did for each other. Hate each other, dislike each other. We did great business. And we did elevate each other to the point that when I fought Stipe, I was able to elevate him.
Right.
Because of the name recognition I got from fighting John.
Look, the elephant in the room. I saw Demetrius Johnson says, because Jon Jones, the steroid is tied to his name.
Yep.
He can't be in the GOAT conversation.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that he should be considered the greatest of all time. I've said that. You can't, Shannon, steroids
Yes.
in fighting is much different than anything else in the world.
They make you stronger. They make you faster. They give you endurance.
Recovery ability when you train.
That's mainly what steroids do.
Yeah, people
it
don't
allows
realize
you to go there and go hard tomorrow, and go hard the day after, and go hard the day after, and go hard the day after. That's when you grow. That's when you become better.
Yep.
Because it gets to a point where you're like, damn, I can't give you everything today.
Yes.
But you can go back to back to back.
And that was me at 36, right? Even though I was the best I could ever be, I'm working as hard as I could ever work in my life, knowing that I have to be ready. At 36, he's 28, right?
So he's in his prime.
He's in his prime. But that's the fight that he actually tested positive and they made it a no contest. So while he's doing that, it's like you said, he's able to keep up with me work-wise, but exceed it. Because at a point, I got to say, hey, coach, I got to take a morning, man. I need it.
Yeah.
I have to take a morning. And I don't know that he would need to do that. Yeah, so I don't.
Did you suspect
No.
at the time when you were in there with him that there's something that might not be on the up and up?
No. I didn't suspect it. He felt like he was always strong.
Right.
He was always strong. He was always big. He was always in shape. It wasn't nothing that surprised me. What sucked was that I felt like I moved past it, right? Like, okay, this dude beat me twice. This shit's over. Like, there's nothing I'm going to do to be the champ because if I can't beat him, nobody else is beating him. That's what that was the truth, right? I was like, yo, if I ain't beating him, the rest of these dudes ain't beating him because I know how much.
Right.
Because when I fight the other ones, I destroy them.
Right.
Right?
Because they don't have the toolbox he got now.
Exactly.
And plus, he's 6'5", 6'4" and a half. He's long limbs, and he has it all. I mean, you can elbow, you can knee.
If you write a checklist of what you want in a fighter at 205 to heavyweight, Jon Jones. They're talking about the White House. They're talking about a White House fight card. Hey man, we got to have some Americans win.
Yes.
I don't like Jon Jones. There's no secret. The whole world knows it.
Right.
I say, man, y'all better put Jon Jones on there. Because right now we ain't got one American in the top 10 pound for pound. I say, if y'all want an American dude to go get a victory, put Jon Jones in there. Because he gonna win. That's what he does.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I still don't believe, and I agree with DJ, it's like, you just can't have that tied to your name, especially in fighting.
Right.
And people call you the greatest of all time. He's the greatest talent the sport has ever seen.
Have we? That's what I was about to ask you. Have we ever seen someone in that sport that possessed the arsenal that he has?
No, he's by far the most talented person that we've had in mixed martial arts. In terms of his length, his skills, his mind, He's the most talented guy we've ever had. We've had great fighters. Demetrius Johnson was amazing. Khabib is amazing. But Khabib did it through grit, determination, and hard work. Khabib wasn't going to run a basketball and shoot it. Jon Jones, they got a video of Jon Jones trying to dunk a basketball. You should see that. That's bad. But obviously he's an athlete. Look at his family.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
So
you
it's
got two
like,
brothers playing in the NFL.
yeah. He's the best athlete we've ever had. In terms of the best fighter of all time, I would never give that because of that. Now, he's not the only guy I fought on steroids. I think that before they started doing all that testing, all those guys were doing steroids.
Really?
I really do. Many of them had popped for steroids before, and I fought them.
And they had figured out a way how to cycle on and off without getting tested.
Cycle on and off, or they just weren't testing.
Right.
I never took a drug test until I got into the UFC. I just went and fought.